Aloha everyone, Jen Gilchrist here, your host of the Soul Inspired Leaders Collective group here. Welcome to all of you new friends who are joining us here as we gear up for this 4-day Amplify Your Clairvoyance Channeling and Healing Abilities series. There's lots of new people in the group. There's lots of people that have been here a while. Super excited to have you all here. I am currently in Kona, Hawaii. Actually a little bit south of Kona today at my little beach called Manini Beach that we love. It's about south of Kona towards Captain Cook area. Some of you might be aware of it. I'm going to be doing a group, so not individual readings this time, but set your intention because it's always very powerful and everyone tends to feel like sometimes it can even be a personal reading. But I'm going to be doing a week by week guided intuitive healing to help you guide and align yourself with your highest path during the month of August, which is really powerful. We're also right here in the Lions Gate portal. Sandy, are you able to see? Is anybody else letting me know here if you guys can hear me or not? I'm going to go ahead and just go for it. We'll see. And if not, hopefully the recording will be okay. So we're going to look at August 1st through 7th. So August 1st through 7th, and see what information wants to come out for today. So let's see here. The first cards I'm going to be using is the Emerald. It says celebrations and ceremonies. It says it's a time of important passages, life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, and anniversaries. So for some of you, this actually could be literal, right? Some of this can be literal. And you know, if that's you, then welcome, then congratulations, right? Whether you're celebrating the, whatever your life passage is. Perhaps some of you have taken some courses or certifications. Perhaps it's a birthday or graduation or celebration of some kind, if that's the case. And for others, I'm feeling like this is a rite of passage in a more general sense of a spiritual passage, of a spiritual growth. Feels like you've been under a lot of transformation, a lot of healing work, a lot of awakening happening. And this is like a congratulations that, wow, you really have moved into a new phase, right? You've kind of being celebrated into a new phase of your spiritual growth. That's what I'm feeling for this card. So this is a great validation of your healing. I also see for some of you, it could be more specific towards your heart chakra, but not only. Okay, so let me know as we're going along if you guys can still hear me okay. I'm gonna go for it. I'm outside by the beautiful ocean, so hopefully the reception stays well. The next card is Garnet. It says purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So this is a really powerful card as well. So this first week of August, we're really being called into this, first of all, celebration and awareness that we have gone through some massive change, that we're having courage to take a lot of change, right? And also that you are being called to continue to purify and let go and detox, right? The physical detoxification, if you're being called to any kind of drinking water, soaking in a hot salt bath can be powerful, or even water fasting, right? Perhaps you feel called to do some sort of maybe a juice cleanse or something like that. So that could be individual for all of you guys, but this is just a recognition that it's time to release physical and energetic toxins. So you're continuing to integrate the spiritual growth that you've had and anchor it into the physical. This next card says clear quartz. It says your entire rainbow spectrum of feeling is sending an important message of guidance. And so this clear quartz card is just letting you to, or encouraging you to go ahead and acknowledge the feelings and emotions you have. You might be feeling a lot of emotions purge to the surface as you're going through this purification and detoxification stage and really integrating the completion of this spiritual growth cycle that you've currently been in. So let me know if this is resonating for you. Also, let me know how the sound is. It feels like most of you guys are saying yes, but then I see the numbers kind of coming in and out. So let's move on to the second week of August. So the second week of August is the 8th through 14th. And the 8th, in general, we are in the Lions Gate portal, which is a period of time from around July 28th through August 12th. Right? That happens annually in Leo season. And it's when the star Sirius system is in alignment with our sun, and during that time the veil is very thin. And actually I forgot to mention, tomorrow we have a flash sale. I'm doing a special for the month of August, so around the Lions Gate portal, and so that is what the monthly theme is for this month. And there's a really powerful culmination on Sunday, August 8th, is when the amplification of the energy is most potent. And this is a really powerful time to set your intentions, to manifest at that next level, to amplify your abundance, right? Because the sign of Leo is all about leaning into your passion, letting yourself be seen and heard, really aligning with your soul's path. And then the numbers 8s are very much about the unlimited abundance. And so the second week, let me pull some cards, is just a really powerful and auspicious time to take some time to do some kind of manifesting ritual. Now this year, it also falls on a new moon, so that just makes it extra potent to go ahead and set your intentions on Sunday, August 8th. And if you're interested in, I did some really powerful channelings, probably some of the most easy channelings. I had swam with about 35 wild dolphins all day. And the next morning I channeled the 2 journeys that came through for this month's Lionsgate Portal Workshop, which will be on a flash sale for the first Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you're watching this in real time, it's the first Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, starting tomorrow for just $37. There's a lot of powerful workbook video and mostly workbook and experiential journeys. So if you're interested in that. So let's look at what the cards have to say for that second week of August. Air and fire. It says it helps you connect to higher frequency. Trust your intuition. Develop your psychic abilities and be open to enlightenment as you express your inner song. I love this because this falls the week of my free 4-day series, Amplify Your Clairvoyance, Psychic, and basically activating your channeling, healing, and intuitive abilities. And so that's what this is saying. It says, trust your intuition and develop your psychic abilities and express your inner song. So this couldn't be more perfect. Exactly pretty much what the Lionsgate portal represents, which is really, really powerful. So spend some time journaling, spend some time trusting. Like if you're getting intuitive downloads and ideas, I feel like it's important that you trust them and take action on them for sure. Hi, Victor. Hi, Nancy. So Golden Christ the Dragon says it brings your higher love so that you can embody Christ light. Absorb the Christ light, you are protected, expand your heart, and remain in the 5th dimensional frequency. So this is about opening up to your higher energy, to your higher self. It's about expanding and emanating that high frequency of your 5th dimensional being, of your higher selfness, right? And really expanding that high heart energy. Another thing I love about this week is that you can't make it up, right? It's literally following the week of the 4-day series. So if you haven't signed up for the free 4-day Amplify series, put 4-day series below and I'll tag you with the information, or you can see it in the group. And if you've taken it in the past, you can say your experience, but this is exactly what we're doing. I actually have a Christ light language transmission and a Christ light healing that we're going to be doing on, I believe, day 4, which is really, really powerful. So this goes right in line with the cards that we're getting today. And the Magenta Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom. How powerful. Awaken your soul memories to higher spiritual understanding and prepare for accelerated ascension. So I feel like, because this is for the collective group here that's part of my community, this reading is who I'm reading for, and most of you in here will probably be part of this 4-day series, which this right here encompasses all of that, right? We do a lot of healing, a lot of work and activation work and healing work to access your spiritual gifts. I'm super excited that that falls right in line with navigating the astrology for this month, right? Let me see what the next week is. So let's look at the 3rd week of August, August 15th through 21st, and see what's coming up as a way to really navigate this current energy. Savoring pleasure. It says, I fully embrace bliss in my life. And so this is really reminding you to basically stop and smell the roses. A couple of things coming up. I want to say also, because we are in Leo season this month, right? There is a lot about tuning into what is it that you're truly passionate about? What is it that lights your soul? And really devoting the time, energy, money, focus, whatever it is, to making sure that you create the space for yourself to enjoy the pleasures of life, right? To really enjoy what it is that you are experiencing. The other thing I'm noticing here is just like retreating, right? So that divine feminine energy, whether we're male or female, we have both energies. And it's part of aligning with that divine feminine energy within each of us, right? That's the intuitive, creative part of ourselves, is retreat. It's having that time to self-care. And I feel like, because the first week was speaking so much to this spiritual awakening and growth, and the second week actually is as well, by the 3rd week, it's going to be really important that you pay attention to your body's needs, that you take the time to integrate the energy into your physical being and really acknowledge all that you've experienced and all of the areas that you've grown. Looks like Hawaii. Yes, I am in Hawaii. I'm a little bit south of Kona right now, in the Captain Cook area. I love it here. We're here for a whole month, my daughter and I. We're halfway through though. So the next card is Revealing Radiance. It says, my light illuminates the world. And this actually, you know, again, really goes right in line. I don't know why it surprised. It doesn't really surprise me, but it's funny because it's like, it is Leo season, right? Leo season is all about shining that light. It's about expressing oneself. It's about tuning into your heart's desires and celebrating, you know, really shouting from the rooftops, if you will. If you have a message to share, like, this is really about illuminating your energy, but also with your words and your voice and your actions in your life and in your business. And I feel many of the people that follow me are definitely connected to their soul's purpose, or know they have a soul's purpose in this world. Hey, Dorothy. Thanks for being here. The next one is planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. And so a couple things. First, I'm hearing intuitively, that little bird reminds me, I'm just hearing, like, listen to the whispers of your soul. Listen to the whispers of your angels, your guides. You are getting a lot of important information, and you've just laid the energetic framework for your next steps, right? This month, you're being called to do that, if you will. And if you're in this group and you participate in the 4-day series, the free series I'm doing, we're going to do a lot of that as well. And so I feel like this is speaking to the fact that sometimes we can't see the fruit of our labors yet, but that you have really laid the framework and the groundwork. So for those of you that might want a little bit of encouragement or validation of the fact that you've been working hard, you have been doing work behind the scenes, if you will, and just continue to stay in that surrendered space of expectancy, stay in that surrendered space of grace, as you have that patience to that divine timing for things to actually express themselves more physically in your life, okay? So it feels like the beginning stages of creating that next level wherever you are, or in whichever area of your life, right? Perhaps for some it's business, some relationship, some health, right? Could be different for everyone in that way. So moving along to the week of August 22nd through 28th, we're going to go back to our dragon energies. It says, rise above any earthly matters, communicate honestly, and brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. So every time we create something new, every time we step into something new, every time we grow spiritually, right? There can sometimes be this in-between time of fogginess, or where anything that's misaligned rises to the surface, whether it's in your mindset or emotions that are being called to release. Anything that's not aligned with the vision or the intention that you have set forth will rise to the surface and need to be cleared, right? It's like your higher self is shining the light on all the things that are not aligned with where it is you want to go, right? And this is actually a good thing as long as we don't get stressed out by it, right? And we can surrender and just use it as information. But this is saying, don't get stuck in the mindset. Don't get stuck in the funk. Don't get stuck in the what ifs or the how-tos or the struggle. Notice your mindset, be aware of it. You might have to do some inner work or journaling around shifting it, but keep focusing on where it is you're going. Keep focusing on what it is you want to create. The next card says Pure White Dragon from Orion, which I love, because again, we're in this Lionsgate portal energy this whole month, or well, up through the 12th, but I'm sure the effects of this will linger. And that has to do with when the alignment of the star Sirius system and our sun is aligned in Orion's belt. So that's interesting. To you, your angels are whispering to you and what it is you're being called to experience or put out into the world. So looking at this last week here, let me see if it's the last week actually. Yeah, the last few days in the closing energy of the month of August, okay? And I see that some of you guys are saying there's a little bit of trouble of interruption. I'm just gonna see it through at this point and see and hope that it actually softens, that the recording of at least is pretty clean, right? Sometimes the recordings are clean even if the lives are not, so we'll see. I thought I'd try by the ocean because the energy is so beautiful here. So the last week, and just closing thoughts, is you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. And one interesting thing I want to note is 2, if not all 3 of these cards, I actually think all 3, but 2 for sure, are part of the bonus, the workshop this month that's going to go on special tomorrow, the first Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I do a different monthly theme for those of you that are new. And this month is all about the Lionsgate portal, and it's to support starseeds and light workers to amplify their abundance and expand, align with their purpose, and really expand their ascension. Talk about it in that way again. stop, embrace the winter and the great cosmic womb. And so we're gonna be at different stages of this for sure, but it's like it was upside down, and it feels like you're being called out of that now. Like you've been in this place of deep healing, you've been in this place of deep reflection and contemplation, right? At least your soul's been calling you there. You may or may not have listened to that call. If you haven't, take that time, right, before you take action, because that's where you're gonna get your alignment. However, many of you already have the downloads and the ideas coming in, and many of that life happens for you, not to you, right? The universe is always working in your favor, never against you. And sometimes, again, as we set these intentions, as we awaken to our purpose and our next level, everything misaligned is going to pop up. And we just want to learn to surrender into that, and take it as information to support you, because it's showing you where your growth is, what needs to be healed and released in order to receive that which you're asking for, in order to be the person that you are called to be, that can stand in that higher path and purpose that you are being called to. I can see her just I've got, and the replays are definitely available for you as well if you are not able to make it live. So everything will be available for about a couple of weeks time, for 2 or 3 weeks. We start next Monday, or no, Monday, is that next Monday? Maybe it is. Monday, August 8th or 9th. Monday the 9th through 12th. And then we do have a bonus that Friday and the following week. So there's lots of activities that are going to be active in this group to support you in awakening, into trusting your gifts, aligning with your purpose, and just overall healing. Also, another topic that comes up a lot is how to navigate your dark night of the soul, and how to manage your sensitivities as a highly sensitive and empathic person, because those that are drawn to me, and myself included, are definitely fall in that genre. So I'll be covering a lot of really powerful information that I personally have paid for courses that have less within it, so I know that this is a valuable thing if you feel called to it, a valuable offering for sure that I do every so often as a way of really being of service in the world. So you'll have to check that out. And then the last shout out I'll say is that Lionsgate Portal Workshop this month, every month, for those of you new, I have a new workshop theme where I psychically tune into the collective energy and decide, what would be most beneficial. And then the first Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is tomorrow, if you're listening to this today, real time. So the first Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the workshop series, which consists of a video training, depends on how long. Sometimes they're shorter and longer. This one's more experiential journeys. We do a Latinian soul gift activation journey, which is really powerful. We did a Syrian light language transmission, as well as how to meet your soul family, a guided meditation, workbook, journaling activities, all kinds of things to support you. We're also going to do a live group aura reading and healing. That's an hour long. That's a part of it as well. So yeah, all for $37. So you can